Hey, y'all should be able to hear me. Yo, Happy New Year to Cash. He was the first one up in here. Also, shout out to the homie Ayame, hmm, aka Ezra. And I'm over here snacking on a meat stick. Pause. Pause. Mm. So that's what you hear me chewing. But yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully everybody's feeling better, feeling greater than they ever did in 2025. If you're not, give it some time. The new year is still fresh. Shout out to Gaylord over on Kick. I will never not use a chance to say that name. Oh, Gaylord. Oh, damn. Sorry. Mm. Year's good so far. Hey, there's some people who really might already be done with this year, bro. So you never know. You never know. Bro, I'm so confused. So apparently, and y'all, I still have the thing off. You know what? Let me flip over so y'all can see my face because I'm totally confused. All right, if you're on Kick, TikTok, or YouTube, you should be able to see me. If you're on, I'm sorry, of Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, and then if you're on the other, like the vertical sites, you should be able to see me now. Yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Next Time TV. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. Let me know if I'm too loud, if the music's too loud, because the music actually seems kind of loud to me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust it. Check one, check two, check one. Yeah, music seems a little loud, so I'm gonna do this number right here. There we go. All right, now if you're on YouTube, you don't have to worry about that because obviously we have that turned off. But yeah, man. So I'm over here trying to figure out what's going on. I'm doing the stream thing to the vertical and the horizontal YouTube, and I don't know which one I need to address. You know what I mean? If I adjust one, will it fix it all of them? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. So I'm just gonna update them. I'm gonna update them as they go. And yeah, today we're gonna be doing some Buzz Flipper. It's been a little bit since we played the game. I want to say about 2-ish weeks, maybe three. I can't really recall. But when we played it, it was late at night, and I was having a good time with it. It was real relaxing. Just one of them games, you put on and you want to play. Was ooh. Did y'all hear that? I think that was a baby boy. Yeah, it was a baby boy slamming his door like they pay rent or something. Let's see. Put that there. I don't really have a thumbnail, uh, you know, that I was planning on using. Let's see. I'll use this one for the thumbnail. Bus flipper. Yeah, this is a little bit much. So YouTube started letting us do more vertical streaming, right? But they make you update each one separately, right? Like I can't tell if they're just trying to be like, hey guys, rather than streaming full, full size, we would prefer you to do one or the other. Because it's like, well, why not both? Like like, what are we doing here? Oh well, we'll go with the flizzy. We'll go with the flizzy. By the way, guys, if y'all want the full stream, head on over to twitch.tv. Uh Full streams over there with music. But if you don't need music, head on over to YouTube. But yeah, big major shout out to my boy Cash. Appreciate you being the first one up in here. Shout out to Ayami. Appreciate you supporting the stream over there on TikTok. And I'm sorry, on Kick and YouTube. We appreciate the hell out of that. All right, let's mute that. Okay, yeah. So I see the Ayame, for whatever reason. Yo, what's up, Outcast? For whatever reason, Ayame, it's not showing YouTube on the multi chat. That's so wild. Sends feet pics. Wait, whoa. Missed that. But yo, what's up, Outcast? I'm over here just testing out the vertical stream on YouTube, as well as doing the standard, upload. But for some reason, I guess it's just not gonna show the comments. Yeah, I don't. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But bump it. We'll do the best we can to interact with YouTube. However it gets sent. But yeah, guys. Hey, we on it. Just ordering dinner now. I think we're gonna do. Let me put this right here. We're gonna do the Hungry Howies. Let me do delivery. Well, before I do that, let me log in. Yes, I'm a human. Delivery. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing oh, let me do this. Doing some Hungry Hows. Hyped for tomorrow. Hey, that's huge. Yeah, you know, I'd be nice if I got one of those codes, but as a lowly, nobody in the rivals community, I don't see it happening. Let's see. Oh well, I'll wait till January 6th, I guess. Let's see what our orders were. Oh, Hungry Howie's has some deeper, has some I'm saying deeper, but has some new deals. Yeah, though I am only gonna stream on Saturday later because I want to record shows. Then play in the Zeus bracket, not stream my run. And that gives me the freedom to start my stream later with Cyan. Okay, so the Cyan guy, he streams with you? Yo, Hungry Howie's used to have a small pizza deal. There we go. Okay, I found it. Oh, I'm rocking with this one. It's an Edalist main. I've been wanting to collab for a while, or you've been wanting to collab with for a while. Okay, bet. But then shit, congratulations, man. I have stepped outside of the world of collabs. That is for sure, though, the best way to grow, the most fun content to make. You know. Also, I wasn't sure if TikTok was working, but it looks like TikTok stream is up. Yo, what's up, Ian? For whatever reason, it's not giving me notifications for this one either. So if anyone's over here talking, which is probably not, you know, just keep in mind this is probably gonna close down quick. You know, this like they TikTok has been bugging for the last like month and a half now. So guys, I got no control. I'm just here to try to give you a little bit of content. I don't know when or if they'll cut it out. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. If you want, if you want me, if you need me, if you want to feel it deep inside, or not as deep, head over to Twitch, head over to YouTube, come grab a vibe. But yeah, let's see here. The intention is to play a shiz ton on Saturday and play in a community La Reina bracket. Sunday, then say I have a doctor's appointment in the middle of the day on Monday, so I can play more. I mean, yeah, all right. You doing any labs? You got any labs to do for your doctor's appointment? All right, let's see what we're working with. All right, electrician needed and final touch. Let's see, that's medium. And we'll do the easiest one first, I guess, because let's see. Hi there, could you please help me with electricity and lighting in my bus office? My contractor just disappeared and left 50% of the work unfinished. Ah, okay. We're gonna do the ride too. For you guys who didn't get to see us drive the bus last time, you're gonna get to see us drive the bus. Also, let's get some vibey music. I want to get some vibey music here. There we go. But yeah, no, I even started scripting the video that I'm thinking of dropping on the 6th. But I'm gonna need to actually play the character to keep going. I feel you. I wonder how much AI was used in this game. Oh. Oh! So that would have been death. I'm pretty sure we would have been dead right now. Pretty sure that would have been a wrap. Yeah, no shot that would have been a wrap. But yeah, I'm interested in playing La Arena. I think that'll be a good time. It's just to me, I came from a game where we had Incineroar, and that's what this seems like. You know, more Incineroar, more projectile based Incineroar. And by projectile I mean a chair. Which I'm not entirely sure how that chair functions. But half the fun is getting in there and just kind of seeing how it go.
Met her in one just like this. Can't believe it's been that long.
Now let's see. Place objects. Connect the electricity. Gotta get that trash. Oh, dang. Come on. Wait, like, how did I miss that one? I'll take it. It's become a mini game to try to find all the trash bags. All right, let's see. Can we make it? I don't think we can, but try it. Damn, I didn't even go that far. Hey, turn up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. There's a electrical thingamabob. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see an electrical thingamabob? It's got to be right in front of my face, right?
So why don't school buses ever have bathrooms?
Yo. But yeah, man, Outcast dude, as long as you like it, I love it, man. That's huge that they're giving you a chance. But I mean, I think about it, I'm like, you're a really good player, you're vocal in the community. I was gonna be like, oh man, yeah, that's pretty. But it's like if they're gonna give early access to somebody, they better do it to one of their better, you know what I mean, crags. So good job, man. Good job on deserving it and earning it. All right, guys. There, like, I gotta be missing it. It's got to be like down below because I haven't been looking below. Yes, yes, I am. I'm flipping buses. But are you talking about the title? Are you talking about the Bubio? This is actually a good game for you. Shout out to my wife. She has baby boy screaming in her ear and somehow is in Discord or in chat, which makes me wonder something's up. Mm, yeah, something's up. What's going on in there? How are you able? And then how are you listening to me? Are the boys letting you watch me? Okay, boom. That's definitely so one, they've got the Doom font, but there's also a if you guys remember, is it Night of the Living Dead? Like with his boomstick?
Who throws stuff like this away?
Are they saying that it doesn't matter where I place this? Yeah, they don't care. It looks like they don't care. That's what they're saying. Yes, yes, I did. Hold on a second. They're fine. Did you order pizza? Yes, I did. The whole thing with Ludwig and Wisely Wars has me heated on top of him doing a lot for Melee and doing nothing for Rivals. So don't be surprised if I lose my creator code. Yikes! And do I not know what a bus is? Is it a business? I'm looking at the name of the game. Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Well, yes. So this is it is a bus. I was just making sure. I was just making sure that that's what you were talking about. This is a bus flipping simulator. Rubio, I told you where I'm at. I think I told you about this one. Come on, but I just need to know where I need to put this, right? Like, I don't see anything here on this picture. So, and I'm just trying to like optimize it, like they're gonna have me connect some stuff, and I kind of want to make sure that I have it in like the optimal spot. Maybe we put it here. Yeah, maybe we put it there, I guess. All right. First window, switch, one over. There's one, and then we skip one, and then we go to another one. One, skip one. Oh, it's right there. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. We go one, and we skip one. But yeah, yeah, because I find it dim that a co-publisher of a game is made uh Melee free admission for a series that doesn't care about Rivals, telling his large following to go to said event and saying nothing about the game being at Evo. Dude, I was actually very surprised because I literally like over the weekend just found out that so I didn't know that they had changed. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that they had changed Evo's layout, right? And so I just assumed that the same way that Rivals made it last year, that it was probably going to make it this year, in the extended bit. And then to find out that basically it was one of the first six confirmed, it like that to me was like huge. It also shows the growth of the game, irregardless of how you feel, and actually how, and I say how you feel, but like how it's been portrayed, whether the Smash community supports Rivals or not. And there's, I mean, when I mentioned, like Rivals to a Smash player, like it's like this open bit of disgust lately. Like, oh, how dare they? And it's almost like jealousy. It's almost like, oh, how dare they have a game that even tries to come close to the game that I love, right? And it's also because like, well, if they make a game that is better than the game that I know and love, what's my excuse then, right? So as it's steadily improving, they're losing that little foothold, right? Now, like I say all that to say, like, so basically with the Smash community not supporting it, maybe actively tanking some of the events, right? Like make me want to, and I can't say tanking like on purpose, right? Just like not, we would say, because a lot of times it's best to attribute to ignorance or not being aware or not thinking about something than malice. So even without what would appear to be the full support of the Smash community, right? Like the more like that they're not doing the utmost that they can do. That maybe Melee helped with Smash 4 and other games like that helped them kind of, get their foothold. Even though that may be the case, the game itself is being noticed, right? Like it's getting put on, right? Like to think a game like Rivals is literally at Evo at all is pretty like because let's be real, look at the streaming numbers. If I turned on that game right now, if I turn on that game right now, I'd be lucky if I got 2 viewers, right? Out of maybe, and depending on the time, right? Out of the maybe 27 people that are viewing it, right? And let's be real, most of those people, most of the 27 are sitting in one stream. And that stream at the end of the night is not gonna raid anybody, not gonna try to talk, not gonna try to interact. That's not the Rivals community right now. Now I'm slowly like going into people's streams trying to like talk and just kind of bring that about. Like if it wasn't for I think you are literally the only Rivals player that I've actively seen raid another streamer, right? Even outside of myself, just being like, hey, let me show love to around the community. Let me do that is something that is rare, right? Now that was an issue within Smash, but it was something that kind of got fixed later on down the line, albeit a little too late. But that is what it is. But like, you know, even if Ludwig, or the Smash community or whoever should be supporting the game isn't doing it properly, right, the right way, at the end of the day, man, the proof is in the pudding. I'm seeing more and more Rivals posts on my feed from people that I've never seen before. I still don't see anybody streaming it on TikTok, and that's really just because TikTok's algorithm, anything with the term rival in it, is literally going to be put under Marvel Rivals, and you'll never see the light of day. On Kick, same, but that site is full of bots. On YouTube, you might like I think if you go specifically searching for it, depending on the night, you might. But it's just one of those things where, given the fact that this game doesn't have the biggest, you know, watching audience, like they may have the a large consumption audience, like people who bought the game and play it. But as far as the audience that actually watches and engages in these streams and the content that's being put out there, it's very small. And for a game like that to be at Evo is like huge, man. It's huge. Right. Yeah, I got you. I got you with the raid community. Yeah, that's how it should be. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's not it. And I also understand that my point of view is from the point of view of a seasoned streamer, right? Like mind you, I don't raid because I also know that I have stepped out of that range, right? But if I have a big rival stream, I'm gonna shoot it over. Like if it's a small game, I'm gonna shoot that over. If I was somehow playing, Apex Legends, I'm probably not gonna raid anybody. That's probably just not gonna happen. That is just if I'm playing Dead by Daylight, it's probably not going to happen. But for a game that I do want to see grow, that I'm going to try to raid somebody in there. And that's also again because Apex 100,000 views at any given time. Dead by Daylight around the same. This game, as I mentioned, peak is like we're talking 300 maybe to 500, like at the on special events. All right, so at least I'm just saying with what has been given to what you guys have, kind of spent and used and grown and molded into your own thing. This is huge. Like it's just like I said. I mean, there are games who have come and gone, right, and never seen, the light of day with with Evo. Some way, somehow, this game, albeit small in viewership, it is like it stands to gain so much. It's like the game itself is so, and this is also maybe I feel like I get lost in the weeds talking about this game, but that's the fun of being a streamer, right? Like I can get lost in the weeds because it's my channel. I also have to recognize that Smash Bros was so abhorrent when it came to doing what we actually wanted the game to do. Like Nintendo refused. We had a game of tripping. After that, you can't go back. They luckily took that out, but like, come on, you know, like it's always been an uphill fight with Nintendo. So it's almost like we've been conditioned that, or at least I've been conditioned that anyone willing to do anything, make a change that they feel as though, or the community feels as though may make the game better, is almost like a godsend. So I can also that's like, hey, you ain't never had a good girlfriend or boyfriend. When you finally kind of get one that doesn't cuss you out, you're like, oh man, yeah. Compared to the guy that was, or a girl that was beating you and cheating, flirting with your friends, you're like, oh well, this person ain't cheating on me. They're not actively flirting with my friends. I love this. Now that also goes to say, like, hey, well, maybe they're not actually showing you attention. Maybe you can tell they're not even that into you. Maybe there's a whole host of other issues, but you know what? They ain't cheating and beating and flirting on you. So you take it, you take that with, with the dub, which is kind of where we are with Rivals. A lot of people are complaining about the constant updates. Like there's stuff to nitpick at, but as a whole, the experience as a player who is literally a full year in, got the game, I think maybe at the end of November, maybe at the beginning of December. Didn't really even play it that much in the beginning, and then by the time January hit, so I want to say after Christmas of last year to January now, I was in there. So a full year in the game around these people, not so much in like a community aspect, like nobody really knows me. I don't really know many people, but it's like, hey, this game, it's got some wiggle. It's got a little wiggle. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, Nintendo being bringing full Japanese bureaucracy in and handing out their licenses to all events because LMBM tried to ban Minecraft Steve. Wait, what? Yeah, let's make they tried to ban Steve. I didn't. So I remember there being a meme, right? Like I remember there was a not even a meme. So there was like a small local. I remember, mind you, this is years ago. So Steve has been out for a while, but like basically Steve came out and people were like, "Yeah, we're gonna ban Steve. We're not gonna, whatever. We just don't need that." And I remember people were like, "Oh, now they're gonna start banning Steve like Meta Knight," and I thought that was a funny little meme. I didn't think, like a major would actually attempt it. I didn't think a major would actually attempt it. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. No crafting. Yikes. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. That's actually insane. Cause like, mm, that is wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1. I guess that's where that goes. Hello? Hello? Right, yes, yes. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Pizza Man showed up, and he had gone to my neighbor's house instead of my own. And yeah, and but Big Boss has said not allowed to do that. Now other events are being held hostage for the licenses to run Smashy Bros. Because BLBC dropped their trailer, and Zane is in the trailer, but the games they confirmed was Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and Rivals 2. This is a gift and a curse. I'm gonna be real. This is a gift and a curse. This is a gift and a curse, my guy. When did that want to know why that actually made me like super excited? Because Nintendo will continue to get in their own way. Nintendo will continue to do that. They will continue every single time to get in their own way when it comes to Smash Bros. And it's like the Great Awakening. Everyone saw and sees and will continue to see how they behave and what they do until eventually a game like Rivals just has to bide their time, getting their shit together, putting that shit in a bag, and carrying that bag, whatever they got to do. But like, eventually, it's like they're gonna be like, enough is enough for tourneys. Because guess what? Rivals isn't giving you issues. Rivals is eager to please. Who? And I'm actually gonna make a post because that's so funny you told me about this. But who needs to craft blocks when Crag can just get you one, bro? Like I'm not sure I'm gonna put that in the cooker. I'm gonna work that out. But basically, mining, the rocks and the ore, and Crags Rock, we're gonna make a joke out of that. Like that's totally, like who needs, Minecraft Steve when you got Crag, bro? Like, come on. Yeah, Nintendo does not give a single fuck. They made this, but yeah, that's the whole thing. This isn't about Nintendo. What this is about is market share. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that term, but essentially, Nintendo, when it comes to Plat Fighters, Nintendo has the market share on lock. Others, let's all lump them together. Let's say Rivals. Let's say Brawlhalla. Let's say whatever platforming game out there that isn't whatever. They may have 5% if you're rounding up and you're being very generous, right? You ask the standard American, name 3 characters off of Smash Bros. Just out of luck, they'll probably name, they'll have like 5 in the chamber. You do the same for, any random, other platformer. They couldn't do the same, and you'd be lucky if they could name 1, right? That, it's that wave. So when it comes to market share for tournaments, for the people who are actively going to those tournaments and enjoying those games, Nintendo will just continue to open it up because they're just gonna, shoot themselves in the foot. Huh? I'm talking to the chat. Look, you see Daddy right there? Yeah. Did you want to be on stream?
No.
No. Then don't get in the camera. What are you doing? If you put the camera's right here. So if you pull your hand right here, you'll get in the camera. Do you want to be on stream?
Yeah.
A little bit? You want to see yourself? Okay. You can put that down right there, and then I'll lift you. Now, do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi, stream.
My stream.
Yeah. I was just telling him about a video game. Oh, my Bubba Dub. Are you guys gonna eat pizza tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daddy's hungry for pizza too. Oh, well, it's not touchscreen. It's not touchscreen, so nothing will happen. I have to control it with this mouse and the keyboard. But I can do this and move it around. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, and Brawlhalla was the closest, but the community gets in its own way. But that's what happens when the game is only played at that level solely for cash. Oh yeah, I got you. But I mean, also, I guess you going? Okay, take your ball. Don't forget it. Let me show the stream. Let me show them what you have. My sons have a little bouncy ball, a bluey bouncy ball, a little thing you sit on and you bounce around. Now I know the green screen is, taking it out because it's like teal, but you can kind of tell that, this is the thing. All right, there we go. Thank you, Bubba. That's the green screen. That's because of that screen right there. When you put green things in front of the camera, they turn into the color of what's in the background. You see it? That's because of this right here. It's the green screen back here. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's because basically the camera knows, or my PC knows, to filter out anything with the color green in it. And if it does that, then that's what you have with the green screen working. And, I mean, as far as Brawlhalla though, yeah, I think the thing there is I don't ever think it was meant to be taken serious. Like not ever once. It was a ridiculous concept.
Wow.
This game called Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla, yeah. Is that a funny name? Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla. Are you saying yeah? Don't be yin. Ah, that's so loud. That's super loud, son. Oh, Motherfucker! Bubba Dubba! Brother's here! Hey! Am I gonna have to mute this mic? Why are you yelling? Why are you screaming like that?
Da-da.
You just want to be heard?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What does that mean? Don't. Hey, you better calm down. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah. Booty butt, booty butt. Yes, indeed. Oh, you cannot open that, son. This is not for you. This is not for you. This is for the stream. Yeah. Come here. You want to be on the stream? I got my Bubba Dubba. Look, brother's on the stream now. Say hi, stream. Look, you're right there. Say hi, stream, and the camera's right here. Hi, stream.
Stream.
Yeah.
Hi, stream.
Hey, it's the ball. It disappeared. Because it's on a green screen. Look at what brother has behind him. Look behind you. You want to turn around? Just
I
look.
think that phone going like that is clearer and that right there.
Okay, here. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had just paused it. Man, yo, kids are the best, bro. I don't care what nobody say. They do get a little willy wacky wonky sometimes, but they're still the best. You guys are the best for sure. Oh, that's trash. Oh, that floor. No, that floor. That's the floor for the game. It's not out there. You can't see right over there. Y'all want to go eat pizza? Mommy said it's pizza time. Three. Yeah. But yeah, man, dude, that's actually really all. I mean, like I said, sucks to suck Nintendo and the Smash Bros. Community, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. They should be allowed to ban a character, right? And it sucks that, we're beholden to these licenses and things like that just to stream. I think we should find a whole nother game. That's where I'm at. F Smash Bros. It's a slow game. It's so boring. The meta for the game has been whacked since the second DLC, or since the first DLC dropped. Wow, thank you. That looks good today.
That's like the rest of the pizza in that box has pineapple on it. Those are the only 3 slices without pineapples.
No, don't tell me that. Yeah, I'll say I feel bad for my TL homie and my region because the morale in my scene is down super bad. And I would look like the jerk suggesting rivals. Fuck that. Hey, flip this and send it to him. Guys, my name's Justin, aka Nasty Time. I'm here to tell you that Super Smash Bros. It's a wrap. It's over. It's done. Nintendo's been playing us since day dot. I'm talking back in the Melee days, to the Brawl days, to the Project M days, to the Smash 4 days, to even with Smash Ultimate now. Let's take our business somewhere. We'll buy the next game. That's what's gonna happen. But y'all, let's play some rivals. It's hella easy. What would you rather deal with? Joker? Minecraft Steve camping? Or a little rock beetle? It's a little rock beetle. He can't do much. He's the rock guy. All right? So let's flip the switch and get rivals. Come on now. Leave Smash Bros. In the past. That's a wrap. And there you go. Fuck that. Send that to him. You can edit this part out. You can keep it in there. But fuck Smash. It's over. It's a wrap. They're gonna keep stepping on their own toes. Let's move on. It's done. Nah, bro. People were just having fun. And they feared what it could become. Because at this time, keep in mind, people are recording games and content on phones, on mobile phones. Right? Like, this is not even like a crazy, like, it wasn't even like crazy. We were just getting, like, you know, the ability to record our gameplay on the Switches, bro. And you had to hop through so many hoops. It was crazy. Like, there was never ever gonna be any monetization from Project M in that format. Now, what it would have done is probably sped up the monetization for Smash 4, right? Like, it probably would have sped that up, but you know, end of the day, Nintendo was always within their legal rights. Like, they will always be within their legal rights. Also, even if they're not within their legal rights, they will have enough money to make sure that they are. It's a situation where, you know, I'm right when I'm right, and and even when I'm wrong, I'm never wrong. So you just, you know, you got to go with the flow. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Nintendo again will just continue to shoot themselves in the foot until they release their next big Smash game, which will sell crazy numbers because we can't help but get the dribble. But you know me, I'm doing my part right now. I have had every Nintendo console since the 64, right? And that I you know would have, you know, I can't say owned because the 64 was families, but like it's one of those things where out after the 64 I actually owned my own. Like, I went and bought those things. This time they're not getting it. And yeah, so if I don't buy the Nintendo Switch, they don't care. But it's my personal thing. Like, hey, I'm not getting a Switch 2. Whatever. You know, I got that. Now, I might get a Switch 2 when Smash drops. Because at the end of the day, what I'm hoping for is that it'll be a fun game to play with my kids. Right? But as far as like the way I used to play it, the way it should be played in my mind, not in the cards for me. A brawl style Smash 6. Honestly, people don't realize this, but Ultimate is actually is a lot closer to Brawl, in my opinion, than any other, Smash iteration. The way Brawl was played is just, it's actually similar to, so Brawl, its meta had always been throw out as many moves as I can whilst remaining safe. Then the last move, and this was only Meta Knight who could do this perfectly, right? But throw out as many moves as I can while remaining safe. And then still on the last move, when I should be open, find a way to make the next move or attack so where I am still safe and can respond with either a dodge or a shield. Meta Knight perfectly executed this. Some characters couldn't go 5 attacks while remaining safe. They could do maybe 2 or 3, and then there might be a risk after those 2 or 3. But it was always like throw out a move, fade away, throw out a move, fade away, and I'm fading away and spacing properly on the last bit. That's what Rivals I've noticed is a little bit like if you watch a Zetterburn play or you watch a Rano play, a lot of times they're just throwing out, hell, even locks, right? Like they're just throwing out moves to distract you, right? Whilst working on their movement, while maybe playing with the meatball or whatever it is. But that idea of like I'm throwing out as many moves as I can to remain safe. Hell, even Plups Maple, right? Like in Plups Maple, it might have been someone else's Maple, but it was like Maple and then also Plups fish guy. I can't think of his name. I'm blanking on the fish's name. Whatever. Anyway, those characters, the way he was using them, it was like I'm going to have movement with my attack. What is it? Maple's up air, that they do, and they kind of like go to the side, like they'll do it while moving through the air. And it's like technically that's not really planning on hitting anybody, but they're throwing out a move option and they're making, and they're moving around. So it's like it's playing into their movement. But yeah, you can. Hey, we can have some tripping. Sure, sure, right on. Okay, yeah, Orcane and Maple. Yeah, so that's because I was like, I remember specifically thinking when I saw Plup's Maple, I was like, the way he is using this character makes me think of Meta Knight from Brawl. Like that, just it felt helpless watching him move and do everything he wanted to. This isn't even about the tether, but just like on stage, what he was able to do. And it's like, but then he started mixing in things like, with Orkang, that I'm like, this is also insane. Like what? But now you see everybody doing like, the backwards bubble, into like using that to like just combo into more bubble damage and then eventually get a grab and da 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 da. Yo, Rob doesn't need to trip, bro. That's slander. Rob literally has a gimmick. Rob is actually very similar to Crack. There's a thing you can exploit, and if you don't get caught by that, a lot of the top tiers for Rob own him, like they just destroy him. Hell, we're not even Meta Knight's even not even considered top tier, but he can do well against Rob. Rob has to kill him at like 60 to 70, like that. Otherwise, we got an issue, and you getting zeroed to death off the side. Now Bayo still very good, so I can see that. Sheik though ain't been good for a little while. I don't know. I don't think Sheik should have a trip in an ultimate. I don't know. Now she can be good, but Sheik does better online for sure. Also, we're about to eat, so let's find something to watch on YouTube. You know what? I think I had something I was planning on watching. I think I was like, oh yeah, let me put this in my watch later. Let's see if I did. I didn't save it. Yikes. Let me try one more list. One more playlist. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I was trying to find something, but oh, thank you. What legend? Oh yeah, you know what? I found this. I don't know, like the quality actually looks really, really, really bad. And it sounds bad as well. But you know what? I found my only weekly that I won. This is the only weekly that I won. And this was the finals and then grand finals. So let me put it on screen for y'all. I haven't seen this stuff in I don't know how long.
Alright, we got Dr. Nasty Time, who's playing Diddy, versus S20, who I think is playing Zero Suit this tournament. He usually
Zero Suit
plays Cloud.
Metroid, yeah. Good old.
Wait, he's playing just Zero Suit?
Maybe, I don't know. If he loses the
Alright,
game or
here
wins
we
the game, he
go.
might swap the Cloud.
Dr. Nasty Time was going for the banana at the beginning of the game.
Gets a nice little string of backers into a grab, into an up air.
Really nice damage off that one banana. Alright, let's see what Zero Suit can get off a grab.
Also, my Diddy was like
Zero Suit can get
a month or two old here.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, really, it's just getting that initial hit in, getting in those combos.
Their main combo starters, Diddy, Banana, Zero Suit with their grab, so. And S20 really uses the down air in a weird way, so.
That is some good patience. He waited for the air dodge and got that back air in. Down tilt.
Bro, Diddy down tilt was so good in Smash 4.
When he's got the banana, you might as well just kind of wait for him to approach. He can kind of camp you with the banana. Obviously, he just wants to trip you so he can start a combo.
Oh?
Okay, that was nice. Basically, once Diddy has a banana in hand, you have to play the matchup a lot different than when he doesn't. Because the banana is just so pivotal for him.
Right, and just having that moment of 2 seconds where you just can't react.
Yeah.
It's just free game for him.
And
that back air killed. I saw him throw out a side B, but it didn't flank.
Wait, were we using
one thing about
two
this
stops?
matchup too is Zero Suit
Smash 4
has
was
a little
two
bit of
stops,
trouble
right?
with,
Oh, wow.
shorter characters, so it's a lot harder to land like just a raw back air on the ground against people like Diddy and other short characters. And another thing, Zero Suit I feel like mainly relies on her grabs, down smash, and like neutral airs. So if Dr. Nasty Time can find out his S20's pattern of when he wants to grab and when he wants to do other stuff, then he could win. He could take.
Yo, I remember watching this back, and Rico like legit was giving out knowledge here. Shout out to the homie Rico, man.
Now, does the banana have a bigger hitbox when it hits the ground than it does when it's in the air? Because I've noticed that a couple times during these sets where the banana would land in front of somebody standing still. And it would
I never realized
I'm not sure.
how
I
good
think
Diddy is
F
against Zero
sync
Suit Samus,
hitbox and
just because
whether
his
you throw
hitbox
it,
is
like,
so fucking small.
If you get hit in the air or on the ground with it.
Okay.
It's just if you get hit by it, you'd rather get hit in the air than on the ground because you don't want to get choked.
Right.
Okay, good up, you had a shield.
Oh.
Oh,
And the way you want to DI that is straight down. I don't know if Dr. Naston knows that.
Like
I'm not sure if he would have
after
lived
getting hit,
anyways.
Or
When you get hit by the up B, you want to hold down. That's the best DI you can do to live. S20 took game 1. Looks like we're going to go to FD.
yeah. Yeah, I had
No
totally
character
forgot.
Switches.
My scene went through a time frame where we were messing with 3 stocks.
Been really trying to get some Zero Suit out lately.
I
Maybe
think-
Flash tournament as well.
I think Dr. Nasty Time really wanted to go here because there's no platforms for Zero Suit to keep up air stringing them to possibly up being them off the top or off the side. So we'll see how it works here.
Also, I used to love FD, and then I don't know, something happened to my eyes, and then I could not stand it.
It's like bananas to grab it.
I feel like the way Dr. Nasty Times Diddy plays, he really, and it's not like he fully relies on it, but I feel like he really goes for the banana combos. And obviously when he gets them, he gets at the least 40% on you, so.
At least at the beginning sense.
Yeah. Upper percents, he could still nab some percents, but lower percent, you're gonna catch like 40 to 60%.
Just from that one.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why Diddy is such a good character, is just his
Yeah.
ability to
Oh, Lord, I should have been dead.
Right.
I think I should have been dead right there.
Right there earlier, S20 tried to back throw him off stage and try to hit him with the down B, and you pretty much always want to DI away the back throw because if you DI in, you pretty much get hit by the down B that he'll throw afterwards to spike you, and he will go for the air dodge read too, but it's better just to DI away so you don't have to deal with the pressure of the 50-50 of getting spiked.
I think I'm playing nervous.
I feel like Dr. Nasty Time could work on his ledge trapping a bit better. He's smart at putting the banana by the ledge, but Zero Suit's very fast at the ledge, so it's harder to trap her than other characters, but it can still be done.
That's a nice air dodge by Dr. Nasty Time there. Honestly, I thought he was going for up B, so that's pretty good.
And it looks like so far Dr. Nasty Time's counter pick is working out for him. He's up a stock. He's getting some percent onto S20. So
Absolutely. Maybe if you know you
Woo!
perhaps you can
That was nice. Why is this so fucking shitty?
S20 is gonna up. That might be it.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
good.
is the stock.
With the
Solid
2-stock.
counter pick, solid game 2 for Dr.
Got him. You know, I can remember exactly what I was thinking when I lost that first match. I was like,
I think he just pretty much got
I'm not gonna let him
there
3-0
wasn't
me.
anything
That was it.
significant that he did wrong. He pretty much like with grabs, obviously get punished a little bit. I feel like he just lost neutral a bit more there, and he just pretty much lost. And now we're gonna go to town, and I suppose he wanted to come here for earlier off the top kills and up B or up air, and it almost works in Diddy's favor as well because of banana to up smash or down tilt to up smash. But I guess we'll just see how this game goes here. Like that is very scary. Up B. I feel like he shouldn't have went for the second up air. I feel like he should have went for an up B. I think it would have chugged him into the blast zone up there.
Absolutely. Just Smash Bros. Town City, they have a lot of really good just early kill combos in the air on those two stages.
Back and forth, smash going up the last time. And then a fourth throw honestly, it would still been better to down throw there, just to get
Ooh,
combos. Wow.
that was very
That was
nice.
very nice, yes. I almost feel like, I guess that should be true. That move is very strong. Zero suit, forward air, back air is very strong.
Ooh, that was Nair to grab.
So you can get out of
And
this.
S20 is up to stop too.
The one thing that S20 is not understanding quite yet is that at this low percent, he can't just down throw to up air, he should probably down throw to like forward air, just to get some percent on, and then around maybe 50% he could do down throw to up air on you.
Since Zerushi's spare is similar to
Monkey flip into banana.
right
True
there is,
combo.
Captain Falcon's Nair, yeah.
It is in a way that it's a 2-hit, but hers is a lot stronger, and it might have maybe like a little bit more range.
Ooh.
Okay, you got knocked out. Alright, good back, good punish on that.
Yeah. I mean, he's up 19% though, so I mean, it could go either way. Master Time has brought it back
Smash
before.
4, yeah, there's rage, so okay,
Yeah.
back kill.
We lied.
But rage can play.
I also think that was really bad DI, but that move was strong as hell.
A couple banana combos and he could have definitely took that game, but he took it back and lost right there. Alright, we're going into game 4 of Smashville. Okay, Sam's on banana. Seriously starting with some Zers.
Yeah. Yo, let me see. This was actually uploaded.
Forward smash and then a whiff grab punish.
Damn, 8 years ago. I was gonna be like, oh, this is maybe like 5 years ago. No, this was 8 years ago. God damn. I had just started kind of streaming.
We kind of see some adaptation this round.
But also, I think most of this issue here
Just being a little more
is
wary.
because of Wi-Fi as well.
Yeah.
And it didn't occur to them
You wanna
to, I don't know if they recorded the actual VODs, right? Like, I think this might have been just what was
you can see
uploaded to
Dr.
YouTube.
Nelson tried to go for his banana, but he missed it.
And then someone went in and
Kinda
edited
touched
and chopped it up.
forward five.
But I can't
If you're
recall.
barely off stage and he'll run back just to get his banana.
You know what I mean? Like, the whole stream was there, and then someone just, you know, went in and
To kill you.
maybe downloaded it after
Could
fact.
at least get some percent. Good down smash there.
But I don't know.
What you mean. Honestly, like, if you could mix it up with just running off stage. Oh,
He forward smashed it notice. So
gotcha. I was gonna say, if you're doing a mix-up with his just running off stage as Diddy and trying to get some kind of gimp, I mean, it might
Yeah.
work because I mean, this whole time.
Yo, he said try to gimp
very
Zero Suit Samus.
Zero Suit very fast at it.
How are we gonna gimp Zero Suit? Yo, when has gimping Zero Suit Samus been a thing ever?
Hit back and then back air.
Can you do it the same way you can tether jump with normal Samus? How you can like jump slightly above ledge, DI away from stage, and you basically snap 2 to jump?
Yeah, but luckily with Zero Suit, her side B tethers, so all you have to do is literally fall off and just instantly side B. It's just so
Gotcha, okay.
fast. And this might be a stock here if you can get this
It's
last.
probably a lot easier too since side B, like you said, just instantly
Yeah.
tethers.
Oh, whoa, that was a weird grab. Hard re-grab.
It's breaking up so bad I can't see shit.
Alright, we got
I
one
also
grab.
have not, like,
I
in
know,
in
that
this
60%
realm,
lead.
I didn't understand how good monkey flip command grab really was, you know?
S20 tacking on more damage here.
Got that Nair to dash attack, the back air, to jab one.
Dr. Nasty time.
Two F
He really needs to dig deep right now inside himself. No pun intended.
Reach deep within his well of power.
He just needs to slow the pace down, let the momentum get off of S20 a little bit, and basically just reset the momentum right now. Because it seems like every time he's running in, he's getting hit right now.
And honestly, sometimes it's better just let them come to you.
Yeah.
Like even if you get a string like that in, just fall back.
And as you see, those last 2 banana pulls were not good. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what? Nani?
Hey!
S20 thinks he's cool. It's gonna go to game 5. But
Actually,
as
on
you
game
saw,
5?
those 2 bananas.
Hey,
He pulled him when.
SD, baby. I was done. That was three. That was gonna be game
Wasn't
3,
too
right?
good.
That was gonna be game or his
Yeah.
win 3, his second win.
Next time watches the VOD for this. Just keep that in mind. You want to pull out the banana when it's surely safe, when you won't get attacked, or maybe or when they can't grab your banana. So I guess if you knock them off stage, you can go for a banana pull. But when Zero Suit's close like that, and she's a fast character, you don't want to pull a banana.
Or you can just short hop and DI away.
So,
while you do it, and that might give you a little
We
more,
got bailed out.
mobility to avoid
We got bailed out.
Now this counter pick, very good for Zero Suit, I would say. She can up air for days on the platform. Diddy can up air also, but Zero Suit wins in an up air match. We'll see what Diddy can do though here. Dr. Nasty.
That was a nice side beat.
See, right there, he pulled the banana, he just let it slide. It's because S20 is basically pressuring him too much. He didn't want to go off stage to get the banana in fear of S20 coming and basically making him sit at the ledge. So he just needs to remember, pull the banana when it's for sure safe. Like when you hit him and knock him away and you can't get a follow-up and you're hitting it, and they're hit far enough away, you can pull a banana then.
That was a weird movement. Did he down B back on the stage? Seriously?
That was a very long tether grab. Tries to-
Oh, he tried to read it and get the kill. He would have got that kill too, because he was basically like trying to catch me landing into the platform,
For the air dodge reads.
and it was just a little like by the skin of my teeth.
I guess good up B. Oh wow.
Ooh. If that had been off stage, just
I guess her spike isn't extremely strong. It is, but Diddy's at a high percent, so you almost think that would have been cool. Might have SD though, yeah.
Woo! So one SD. He basically SD his last 2 stops.
5%. Like right now, it's kind of scary with Diddy having this much rage because he will kill you fast with rage. Especially Zero Suit, being able to die off the top so easily. S20 going for really sketchy things.
yeah. Not sure if that up B
He's
off
being
the.
really aggressive. I think he just really wants to end this stock. He's not really being hungry for smash attacks or anything.
He was trying to
Even
read
though
that
he's
roll
making a
there.
very hard read right there. He just keeps running in. He needs to play a little bit more patient.
There's some strange things happening tonight.
This might end it.
Ooh.
No, okay,
That was pretty solid there though.
Edge guard him. Maybe get the trunk. No. Wanted off stage. Very good staying at the ledge. Banana.
Yep, runs off the platform, lands that back air.
Dr.
Now if he
Nasty
can-
time with a slight advantage.
Now if you can just get like a solid grab up into just some up air swings, you'd be about even.
Pretty much, I think Dr. Nasty time ideal thing to do right now is to get him off stage and edge guard him or ledge trap him, or just get him to about 90% to where he can down tilt or banana and then up smash. I'm not sure what percent it would kill Zero Suit out here, but I think 90% is a decent percent to start at and up smash him.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Yo, he's the pointless rolling is what's throwing him off.
Bringing his banana at the ledge, I guess that's fine. Picks it up. Okay, now it's scared. Up smash, that might be. Okay.
Not quite. So they can live to about 120.
Yeah. Now it's really scary because up smash will kill pretty much. And Diddy having a banana is even scarier. Just because the damage you can get off of it.
Woo!
But as long as he stays patient, don't get hungry, he can end it. Because even side B will kill us. See, that was a great smash.
Ooh.
Watch out for Zero Suit.
Holy! Holy! He was going for it. He was going for it. Yo!
We'll see what happens. Good job staying at the ledge. He just needs to go for just a guaranteed go for a forward air, a down tilt up smash, a banana up smash. If he really wants to play safe, he should just sit right next to his banana and kind of just play campy. He doesn't even have to approach. He's got a banana. He doesn't have to do anything.
That would have been a free.
This is put into like this might end it up there.
F throw. Yep. That was
We got
it.
a bracket reset.
Damn.
Very good deduction.
Hey.
Reset the bracket versus S20.
Did that.
Let's see if S20 stays 0 suit. He probably will. I don't see him going Cloud unless it's a dire situation.
All right.
They're gonna start this bracket reset game 1 on Smashville.
Look at those cameras, bro. Those are the $19 cameras.
Can make S20 win this set or Dr. Nasty Time win this set.
Honestly, so far the only stage I've seen where Nasty Time had a just really solid advantage would have been, I guess, Smashville or FD. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Even though S20 has the numbers advantage for just stage picks, he seems to honestly just be like getting a little sloppy at the end there.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible for him to come back. It's just, you know, when you're game 5, you know, nerves start to get to you.
At the end of that battlefield, S20 got hungry for killing, or to tack on damage, and then he did slow it down a bit, but he just ended up losing the game altogether.
Ooh, he was trying to do up B out of shield.
Last game, this is this game.
True. Hey, look, it's new stock, new game. He's already up. That's about 90%.
S20
He's
going
peeping that I'm trying to run in and
for the weird down air.
and shield.
It can be punished, but if you're really not expecting it, you will get hit by it, and then you'll cry because you shouldn't get hit by it.
I mean, it's a good mix-up for sure. If you're not using it every other move.
Especially if you want to be stubborn like me and think he's not gonna do it, just keep going out there and getting hit by it.
Imagine if I mixed in some Z drops.
Basically, they're both trying to read each other. None of them wants to lose their first stock. Dr. Ness time to get angry, and then he gets
What a move.
Yeah.
Down till up B as fast as fucking possible. Like what brain cells did he have to burn on that one?
definitely not frame one. It's probably like, I could see it being like frame 6 or something maybe. I honestly do not know that. Maybe not even, maybe 6 to 8. Let's see.
And that was very good tech chase there with his up smash.
It's pretty much even right here. One banana, yeah, one grab from Diddy can lead to the percent that Diddy's at right now.
And I have no idea who wins this match. Like I know what happens in the set,
Seriously, I mean,
but now I'm like super anxious. I'm like, go past, just go.
halfway to you, like halfway across the stage, and you're at the ledge. You just don't want to go for it.
True.
You just got to do it when it's completely safe.
I feel like he was trying to pivot with that down tilt? Down smash? What is that? The paralyzer to the ground.
Oh, down smash, yeah.
Down smash. Goes into quite a grind here too, because by this point, you know, you've played 5 games, the bracket is reset, so both players probably feeling pretty
Yeah.
deep right
Alright,
about
got
now.
that kill. I'm not sure if Dr. Neston.
Damn. And you know what? I learned so much from this because I did go back and listen to what Rico had said, basically about down, like DIing down, like just straight down. Now, mind you, a lot of times it doesn't make a difference. That move is just really good, and Diddy was really light. And then the other matchup I would have used would have maybe been Rob, and it's like,
He won last set on FD, so
you know?
he might as well. And he won it convincingly.
He got that early grab right there, went for a back air. That's not true though.
Basically, S20's not too sure what he should do to Diddy at low percent, and it's mid set, so it's kind of hard to figure it out. He should probably do like down throw to nair, nair to nair, or nair to fair to fair. I really don't know, something like that.
I will be right back.
ugh. Ugh.
Alright.
Ugh.
I will try to solo commentate this right quick while FYE goes and does something, probably to get a snack. You wanna go? Alright. Anyways, both of these characters so good at punishing their grabs. Sadly, with Zero Suit, you miss a grab, you're gonna get punished most of the time. Diddy, obviously, he doesn't have a tether grab, so it's harder to punish him. But S20 is getting these grabs. He's probably gotten about 5 out of 10 of these grabs, I would say. Good go. That was weird. I personally think Zero Suit's side B in this game is not good at all. I really don't know why he went for that. See, like, when he side B, he could have grabbed and he would have gotten the grab, but instead he just side B'd on the shield and got punished. That's pretty much the way I think of it. Why side B when you can grab? Because if the side B hits the shield or the person, for one, if it hits their shield, you're gonna get punished. Two, if it hits them,
Yeah, was I actually able to SDI it a few times?
you don't really get much anyways. But if you grab, if
But
you're
I think
shielding,
it's because I was slightly jumping.
if you're not shielding, then it's still grabbing. So.
Like I think it was easier if you were in the air to SDI it.
Some legend on it. Also, this game, welcome back. As you can see, Dr. Nasty Time winning FD sort of convincingly again. We'll see if he can take a stock. We'll see if S20 can take the stock. This might be it here. If he can get, if he can get the edge guard. Alright.
That was a very nice up there.
He might. S20 loves going for the reads. Grabs the banana. Good. Just play right behind the banana. It's super safe.
I
He's
just
gonna have
panicked,
some-
bro. Like
He's got the
what?
banana. Oh, here we go. Oop, that's it. That was it. Alright,
I just
1-1.
panicked. He literally just looked at me, and then I air dodged into him. Like that's presence, bro. That's aura. Y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't never played S20.
So much.
Yo,
Work overnight,
hey.
and I had to wake up early to come here.
okay, so I don't know if you still here, but if you played S20 in Rivals,
And then I have to
I
work
think you and
for-
like he had a chance to like kind of warm up and get into his groove. I think you know, like this dude has aura. Mind you, dude was like 18, barely 18, whipping ass, bro. He dominated our scene for quite a while.
I believe he did win it. Yeah.
I mean, hell, I honestly I feel like probably the only thing that made him stop was being an adult.
It's pretty fairly
He probably getting a job
game 3 or 2.
because he was doing school and shit, and I think he was doing well in school.
1-1.
That's one.
Shoot, there you go.
And I say 18, like when I met him, he might be, because if this was 8 years ago.
Dr. Nasty Time picked up Diddy a little bit ago. He used to be a Rob main.
He had a nice Rob, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
very good Rob.
very strange character to play against as well.
Ooh, they're talking about my Rob.
Okay, very good DI.
I might have some old footage of my Rob, but I don't know if I do or not.
Down smash.
Because I think I went all Diddy and Gen in this match, or this tourney.
Diddy a bit ago, not a short while ago, but maybe a few months ago. So he knows all the little combo strings and whatnot. S20 plays Zero Suit here and there. He wants Zero Suit to be a secondary. So we just
Good fucking read, just a good read right there.
if he could adapt
And he'd been peeping it all game, because he basically at this point we have so much matchup knowledge that against just each other, it's insane.
Dr. Nasty Time loves rolling behind people. He comes from a Brawl background, and I don't know if that was a big thing in Brawl, but he loves to roll behind and go for a grab or a down smash or down tilt, anything that's kind of quick. And then plus, Diddy's got a nice roll, so that's just a plus for him.
Good choice there with the
I think he could have blocked. I don't know why he didn't block that.
Slightly in the lead here. Dr. Nash is not getting a little roll up there, back to the board.
That's funny. He's really liking that Nair.
Yeah. Nair's pretty good. It's a nice mix up if you don't want to go for the grab. But at high percent, it's still good, but I don't think it probably can lead to stuff still, but low percent is really good too. It's just he's got to watch out for these banana players.
He also DI'd in there,
Yeah.
strangely enough, which is, I mean, that's very risky, especially against Diddy when he has banana.
If you look at the match overall, Dr. Nasty, he's mainly been tagged on damage just from that banana. This is pretty much all banana damage, just punishing off of
Banana
the
damage.
banana. Let's see what we can get here. Too much potassium. See, going for the banana. Alright, good read. S20 loves going
that-
for the read.
Was that fair?
That was Bear. So,
Damn.
spread the air dodge to back air. He loves
Damn.
That's 2-1.
That was
S20's
2
favor.
reads. Same
I
move.
could see it going to.
Oh shit, the homie Paul was in the background. Y'all shout out to Mr. McCreely.
He might take it back to town. We'll see.
Honestly, I believe this could go either way at this point. They're both.
Honestly,
good,
I probably should have taken
they're
it.
both matched
I,
up with
the
each
only
other.
reason I could see myself taking it to
and they're
town
both playing relatively
is
defensive
because
for themselves.
the flat
So,
platform,
definitely a new
like
experience.
like there were no
As long as
platforms
both can
like
hold
for
their
an amount of
mentality,
time. Unfortunately, right, like, you know,
we'll see where
Zero
Dr.
Samus could
Nasty
still
wants
zero
go.
to death me, you know, or do something crazy. But I think in my head, I was like, this at least takes away the platforms for some amount of time. That's what I'm thinking. I can't really go back to it. But then I guess I inevitably chose Smashville because I was comfortable, right? Like Smashville was just the default. Like you just went there because you knew the matchup. I mean, honestly, it's like
21 again, it would be
probably
great. That would be great.
what Pokemon Stadium is in Pokemon Stadium 2 is in this game is probably, or Pokemon Stadium, I can't remember. I think it's Pokemon Stadium. What it is in Ultimate was what Smashville really was.
Oh.
Diddy falls out. They basically play their neutral. If Dr. Neston can, he'd love to go for a banana pull. S20 mainly just going for. He's not really playing campy. He's kind of just running in, tapping you with, tapping your shield with well-spaced snares and back airs.
Yeah, his movement's a lot better than mine right now.
Barrel
That
exploding
was,
on him.
yeah, that was a very good attempt
Seriously?
there.
Got caught by the interference.
Just on the edge.
Juicy really good off stage.
Oh, he
Trying
was-
to go for the read right there. We'll see what he can do.
I feel like S20 is kind of picked up his pace. He's going for a lot riskier stuff, just trying to get it knocked out, get Grands over with.
I don't think it's so much that. It might be that might play a role a little bit, but S20 just loves going for. He loves going for reads, like going for your air dodge read, just like with the up B on the shield. He just loves going for reads altogether. That's just how he plays. He's not fun with it. He's ranked 2 for a reason, so he's not doing anything too bad.
Is he ranked 2? Is he ranked 2?
Yeah, S20.
Is Blood Cross ranked 1?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, it's so weird. Sonic B isn't good in this game. Like, I'm not sure if the grab would have connected there. Grab is just better all around. Dr. Maston might be able to seal this away. I think now he'll definitely got up smash on it once more. We just gotta see if he can get a read or if he can get a read.
Ooh, he tried to end it.
It's still very scary because this game could be at any time on stage.
Absolutely. And but there's the
Got him.
Game 5.
Was able to get him rolling in. So we had put pressure. What I was able to see was, and I'll break this down.
That's just how he plays. This is not Dr. Nastom might be able to seal this away. I think now
Hold on.
he'll
Yeah, at this point, basically it was wash and repeat. Because it's one of those things where once you're Diddy, you know, you start to feel comfortable, and if you can get someone in a predictable loop or figure out their loop, you know, you can pretty much, you were going to make them pay in Smash 4, right? So I'm basically getting bread and butter things where I'm saying, you know what, bump it. I don't need to be doing extra stuff. Let me get my throw and my follow-up. It doesn't matter. I don't need to be trying to do extra stuff. Right there, you saw me do the down throw, or I'm sorry, the up throw to up air, and was actually able to pull it off pretty good. But I'm catching his, like, him landing, and that was my goal. Catching him after he's thrown out moves. And I wanted to, oof, again, almost done. But yeah, I'm basically catching him when he's landing, so he's going to stop. The moment he stops jumping, like he tries to get on stage for that, is the moment he gets punished. So basically, I felt as though I could not get the kill while he was jumping and I was catching his landing. Like that. It looked evident. I mean, it was evident I probably wasn't going to get it that way. But the moment, I had in my head, I was like, the moment he has a chance, and I think he's going to do an on-stage recovery, because I literally was just running away. Like, remember, like, he gets to the ledge, I start running away a little, just to force that option. And so what he does is I make him switch to his main. So this is his best character at the time. And I'm going to keep it a bean. Like, I think if we played a best 3 out of 5, I might win 1, but he was going to win 3. And if I might win 1 after he's already gone up 2. Like, that was just historically with my Raw. And not going to lie, like, I actually came into this tourney ready to fight a, like, probably, I mean, I feel like I was always kind of nervous and scared and shook against Clouds, but for whatever reason, while playing as Diddy, I felt super comfortable. You know, I felt super comfortable playing against Cloud. And the wild thing is like Cloud, I think the matchup is, I think Diddy does well, but it's the same reason he does well against Zero Suit Samus. It's because he's just a smaller target sometimes. You know?
I was concerned.
With the Cloud with Lemon, very scary. He can quickly short hop up there, like over and over, pretty much. And then like a side B right there.
He was going for the.
Ooh.
It's pretty much an even game.
And I was nervous.
This would be pretty nice for.
You can see I'm starting to get nervous.
This is possible. This can happen.
And that right there is like, basically what you're about to witness is a bracket demon, like a guy that never beats a guy, finally get a chance to beat a guy. And that's why he was like, this could happen.
Nasty took the first stock. This can happen.
And then I was just like, percentage. Play him like Bayo, right? And this is when we figured out with the Bayo, well, I was figuring out the Bayo Diddy matchup, which was literally who gets the highest percentage can run away for the longest. And if, you know, until, you know, Bayo inevitably does something that like basically kills you in one go. And then I saw him like start falling for my down tilts, like doing reactions. And you can see like I'm basically waiting on him to respond, but I'm also like super just like nervous. So you see like random, you know, forward smashes. Two times he missed that.
My heart's racing right now.
Uh-oh.
Pretty much even games.
122, 92, 105, 122.
Anybody flops could end it. Ooh. One for the 410. Save option.
Can you get the banana? Can you get the banana?
Making it back. Oh, good snap to left.
Ooh, poke.
That is trash! Dr.
It
Nasty
poked
down
through
to
the
the
shield.
finals.
Good stuff.
I don't know if he unshielded,
I legit didn't know how that ended.
but otherwise,
And it felt so good because I legit,
That was, that
like I
was
said,
rush
if
now.
there was ever a bracket demon,
Good job.
I could play
Congratulations,
well and
Dr.
well and
Nasty,
well
time taking
until I got to that guy.
CSS, Inc.
And it was a wrap. Like, it was just a foregone conclusion, you know? So the one time I remember being so fucking happy. I remember being so fucking happy,
You
bro.
asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleep
You
for
know?
day-
Oh, that was so crazy. I remember being so happy because I'd gotten close many a times, but the issue there was our weeklies were on Tuesday nights, and they ran until like 11 o'clock, almost 12 o'clock. That's insane for someone who has to be up at 6 o'clock. And that was the life I was living at the time, you know? Like, that was just what it was. It was like, if you want to play Smash, you are not going to be functioning. You're not going to be like a functioning, you know, human being. You know? You just got to thug it. Oh, cloud error. I might have exited the game too soon.
Are you sure about this, Ayala? Like, super sure? Just
And now watching that makes me want to play a game that I suck at. You know, and because I felt pretty confident in my Smash 4 skills, right? Like, I felt pretty confident. But I'll be real, it wasn't until maybe the first year of Ultimate that I truly felt like I was a fucking phenomenal player. Like, I was able to piece together all my understanding, and then also, you know, the more you play, right? Which I ended up playing a lot online for Smash Ultimate. And it was just like all of that time that I was able to play online and play some really good people and actually get matchup knowledge, because unfortunately I felt behind the 8 ball the entire time with Smash 4. I just, you know, I came into I bought the game when it first came out, but I didn't hop into the competitive scene. I wasn't able to until maybe like the last 3 years, maybe that. Maybe. I'm gonna try to change the title here. Hope this person gives me enough time. Switch into that. Oh, damn. They hopped in saying hello and good luck. Hello. Good luck, governor. Good luck, governor. All right, let's see what we can do, man. Let's see what we can do. Come on, what is happening here? Mm. No. Here we go. What can we do? This one's for you, Outcast! Woo! The moment I DI'd the wrong way was the moment I knew I was over. Because I DI'd in on the first hit, and then by the time I realized it, I had tried to DI away on the soft hit, and that input was already in there for the last hit. Good shit to him, bro. This guy's really good. This guy's really fucking good. But we, you know, first game of the day, gotta warm up. I'm surprised I was even able to land anything on the... No! No! 2 of those were not even supposed to happen. There we go. Shit! Yeah, one thing I can have pride in myself for Ultimate and Rivals is I got to the level I am basically by myself. I've had coaches, but I've never gotten coaching frequently. I've never had a coach. Not once. You know? This guy's so good. I don't know why I thought down air right there would do anything but just get me killed. What? I dodged it! I couldn't do what I wanted to do! I'm moving slow. Fuck! Stop pressing forward! I'm trying to do a B! God, something's happening there. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, it's I don't know. I think coaching, when I thought coaching, I thought You hired someone to sit down with you to but yeah, man, my hands are flubbing. GG's, bro. I meant to say GG's. Sat down with you and went over, you know, this, that, and that, and matchup, you know, stuff. He knows. I just want to play the game, bro. This is not good. This.
This. Not good. What are you? What are you seeing? Ew.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, boys. Bubba. Bubba. Oh my God, the hazards. He has no idea what I'm fighting right now. He's got no idea what I'm fighting against right now. Yo, apparently I didn't have a jump. Come on, I want to play the game, bro. Well, okay. That's great. You love to see that. Less than anything, I'd say the map got me on that one. Yes, Bubba? That in the hazards. Yeah. The hazards are, well, real life hazards are like, you know, driving cones, and sometimes when you play video games, they have hazards in the game that you have to watch out for on the level. But then, like daddies, sometimes have little baby boys that want to just fight and play and have fun. There's no way his tongue is that stretchy.
There's no way his tongue is that stretchy. It's too small.
Oh no, Bubba! Okay, Bubba's back up, back up. I'm fighting for my life. Sometimes you gotta just go for the read, bro. He just wants to hold down.
And Daddy, what happened?
He's fighting me.
Daddy, what happened? Daddy, what happened?
Bubba, I'm fighting. Yeah, he'll never know about that. Oh, well, GG's. It's okay. Sometimes you fight against a person and they just, they beat you. God, GG's. That was tough. Yeah, I was just playing the fighting game, and then so when he was beating me, I was like, oh no, I could see something happening. Like I could see like the combo or the next hit that he was gonna do coming. Like I was getting set up for it. And so I was like, oh no. And that was it. But I love you. Can I have a hug? Thank you. You guys' hug make Daddy feel better. Thank
Wait,
you.
what happens if those dots on this turn red?
If they turn red, it means that it's but it shouldn't turn red. Those white dots right there shouldn't turn red.
Why?
Well, because then it means something's messed up. Yeah, then it means something's messed up, and I don't want that. We don't want it broken. Do you want your toys broken? No, I didn't think so. Daddy don't want his toys broken either. Good job. Thank you. Oh, tell brother I said I love him. Oh man, you guys who get to just play video games, y'all will never know. Y'all will never know what it's like to have to try to concentrate with some talk. I mean, hopefully you know. Hopefully you get to know. Hopefully you get to know. But yeah, peace out, Outcast, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you for vibing with us. Mm. God. From the fucking oven to the frying pan. Woo! Sometimes you just need to get a fucking read, baby. Who wants to play Maple? Not me. I'm up out of there, bro. GG's. I'm on to the next, man. I just played a fucking Rano for like 2 sets. Tough as hell. Kids over here pulling my shoulder, yelling at me. Nah, we good. We good on a Maple, bro. I'm good on that. I was like, I think I can get one good read off this guy. Killed at 72 is insane, though. No way! No, I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not going through the top tier gauntlet. Wait, why didn't they use the tether to grab me? Did something get changed? Well, yeah, because there was a point where they could have tethered and grabbed me and put me got back, right? Maybe they were just I mean, they weren't doing a lot of stuff movement wise either, so maybe they were just trying to learn. Well, if it's any consolation, like I wasn't doing anything crazy. Like, what is this? So, Rano, Maple, Rano. Yo, what's up, Taro? Yo, my B, bro. Hey, if I'd have known, like, if I'd been aware of it, it's just we literally just got our ass beat by a Rano, like, tryharding. So I didn't know, there's no, like, pulling back. Because I think there was a moment where I was like, this guy's trying shit. Let him learn. But who's your main? Also, this game is not made for people. Yo, I'm not good enough to talk and be able to play this game, so hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we did. Like, there's not shit. Oh, I don't have a main yet. Hey, are you a former Smash player? This guy is not dropping shield for shit anymore. Honestly, dude, the reason why I asked about Smash is because I come from Ultimate, so I struggle with floor hugging. I really, like, if I do it by accident. But apparently, depending on the character, you need to do it all the time, right? So, really good Ranos will do that shit every single time I run up on them. You know, like every time they see me coming, they're like, floor hug. It's just, if I was aware, I could take advantage of it, right? But basically, it sucks, but floor hugging is like Melee. If you can do it, do it. They've tried to implement some stuff that I've seen. Like, mind you, I'm still new at this. They've tried to add some stuff into this game where they can counter it. So I think certain characters like Clarion, the Marth type character, he has punishments for it. I can maybe do an up tilt to counter it, but right now, the way it feels to me is that if someone starts floor hugging, they're in there. But yeah, the thing though is like, you can't, like, the top tier players that I've seen. So like when I watch Plup and all those like really god tier players go at it, if they floor hug and the other player knows at like an inopportune time, they're literally gonna get grabbed, right? So, but with my reaction time and probably yours, we're not gonna get that. So at a low level, you know, it's gonna work 110%. Also, I'm trying to make this guy bite, and this guy's doing all the floor hugging as well. The thing that I found out that might be useful to you is, I don't know if you played Melee, but you know how they have floor or L canceling? This thing has hit falling. So if you connect on a hit, you can fast fall it and get to other stuff. Like this guy, he's gotten super ready to hit and fight. So I'm just literally catching him with all the double jumps in the world. And he didn't tech that, but also I was ready if he did. Oof. But yeah, man, anything I can answer for you, let me know. If you played a Smash game, I would say literally get the guy that's closest to, you know, and just, you know, closest to your main in that, or best character in that. Or maybe you played another, you know, platformer. Oh. Well, I'm over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And yeah, so basically, the more experience you have, you can kind of, you might just be able to mash on them when they're doing that countering or the floor hugging. You know, if I think if you're my character, sometimes you can catch somebody floor hugging out of like I don't know, like out of a down tilt. And so all that's going to do is that allows me to get away. But it's a moment sometimes where you're trying to do the combo and those like floor huggers will literally just eat whatever damage you're throwing out, and then get you back. But yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know everything, but I'm literally telling you what I've seen after a year of playing. And that sounds so wild. Ask him, when is it good to floor hug? And I'm like, shit. Technically, all the top players do it every time. I literally watched who's the Frostburn? Top player in this Cake Assault literally just do it. Give or take. Ooh. And then there's characters like Zetterburn who it don't matter what you do. If you try to floor hug, oh Lord, that's a lot of damage. There's no way that kills me, right? No! All right, we need to lock in. We need to lock in, guys. Because Daddy's bad.
Why are you bound?
Oh, because I haven't learned how to play this game. Come on! Nah! This guy's thinking he's schmoving. He's like... This guy's probably like, I'm doing so good! I just keep doing it! Little does he know.
Which are you? Daddy, which guy?
I'm the green guy.
If I push the green guy shaping thing.
There's my
Bubba, go into the living room. Go into the living room, okay? Go into the living room. Leave that alone. Go into the living room. Get in there. Go into the living room. You heard me? I don't know. I'm broke. I just lost all my money on that mat. I lost it. Because I was fighting and I gambled it, but I need you to go into the living room, Bubba. All right, we're going to try to play hard. Because I feel like it shouldn't have gotten to the point that it did last time.
There's my There's my briefcase. There's my... There's my...
If you want to be in the body, the pop would only be a little bit on your butt. That is all over your butt. Everywhere.
There's my... Gotta file this. There's my... There's my brick.
Right here.
There's my...
Wait, come here.
Like, there's shit that he was doing there that just shouldn't work. If I wasn't so flustered, all the jumping and lasering wouldn't have like taken me out of my headspace, but it's tough. Once you get one of those, it catches you, it throws you off. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, if I don't even know if this dude's watching, but that he was doing there. There's no fucking way.
There's my... What's that file? There's my briefcase. There's my... There's my briefcase.
Ugh.
There's my...
I can't hear you. What you saying?
Gotta file this. There's my briefcase. There's my There's my cricket. There's my cricket. There's my my other briefcase. There's my cricket. There's my cricket.
Got him. That's so whack, bro. But we gotta go bathe our kids because it's bath time, baby. We're gonna take those and dip. That's not usually me, but sometimes you got to do it because that dude was just taking advantage, bro. GG's to him, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. For the rest of y'all nasty boys, we'll be back later tonight. I want to say maybe around 11:30, depends on when the boys go down. But yeah, it's bath time. We've been pushing it. Y'all saw the boys up in here. Y'all saw me fighting for my life with them here. So that's the only reason I lost all night. My baby boys came in or loving on me. That's the only reason. I didn't get outplayed, not once. We definitely got outplayed some. But shout out to the homie Outcast. Shout out to the boy Cash. Shout out to Ayame. Yeah, we up out this bitch. Y'all take care and have a good night. Later.